You know that moment when you see your friends staying out late, going on trips, or even just wearing whatever they want, and you're sitting there thinking, yeah, my parents would never allow that. That's the reality of living with strict parents. It can feel unfair sometimes, like you're missing out on things everyone else gets to do so easily. But trust me, you're not the only one. Welcome to the Strict Parents Club. And the good news? Living with strict parents doesn't have to mean being miserable. There are ways to make it easier, to build trust, and to still live happily without losing your mind. So today, I'm sharing some tips that actually work when it comes to surviving and even thriving under strict parents. Before we dive into the video, I want to share something that's really close to my heart. My little dream of starting a dress brand. I've always loved creating clothes that feel magical, Pinterest-worthy, and perfect for everyday life. If you want to upgrade your wardrobe and get outfits that look straight out of a Pinterest board, make sure to follow my page. And this is just the beginning. I've got so many surprises and fun things coming your way. So, stay tuned. 1. Pick your battles. Strict parents love rules. And if you try to fight them on every single one, it becomes World War III every day. For example, maybe they don't let you stay up late, but they do let you choose your clothes. Or maybe they're strict about curfew but flexible about hobbies. Don't make war over every small thing. Save your energy for the things that really matter to you, like maybe asking to go on a school trip or being allowed to join a sports club. When your parents see that you're not arguing over everything, they actually take your serious requests more seriously. Think of it like strategy. You can't win every battle, so pick the ones that matter most. 2. Be transparent, but smart. Strict parents are basically detectives. If you hide something, somehow they'll find out. And when they do, the punishment is 10 times worse. Sometimes it's actually smarter to just be a little open. For example, I'm going to the library with friends, instead of just saying, I'm going out. It sounds small, but it builds trust. Now, do you need to tell them every single detail? No. If you're buying bubble tea, you don't need to send them a location pin. But don't create big secrets that will explode later. A little honesty saves a lot of drama. 3. Timing is everything. Here's the golden rule. Never ask for permission when your parents are stressed, tired, or angry. Strict parents are like bosses. Catch them in the wrong mood, and the answer is always no. Instead, wait for the good moments. Maybe when they're eating, watching TV, or bragging about you to relatives. For example, don't ask, "Can I go out?" right after they've scolded you for leaving dishes in the sink. That's suicide. But if they're laughing or you just helped them with something, then boom, perfect timing. Trust me, the same question can get a yes or a no, just depending on when you ask. 4. Show responsibility first. Strict parents want proof, not promises. If you keep saying, "Trust me, I'll be careful," but then your grades drop or your room is messy, they won't believe you. But when you show them responsibility, like finishing homework early, helping out at home, or even just being consistent with chores, they slowly see you as mature. Think of it like a test. Before they give you more freedom, they want to see you handling the small stuff. So if you want permission to do something big, start by proving yourself in the small daily things. 5. Compromise is key. Strict parents hate losing control. So if you ask for 100% freedom, they panic. But if you suggest a compromise, they relax. Example, instead of, "Can I stay out until midnight?" try, "Can I stay until 8:30 and I'll text you when I leave?" That way they feel safe and you still get some freedom. It's like negotiating a deal. You give a little, they give a little. Over time, when you keep your word, they'll allow more. It's not instant, but it works better than begging or fighting. 6. Communication tricks. When you're frustrated, it's easy to say, "You never let me do anything." but strict parents usually hear that as disrespect. Instead, try switching to I feel sentences like, I feel left out when my friends go out and I can't join. That makes it sound like you're sharing feelings, not attacking them. And here's another trick. Don't yell. Even if they're shouting, if you stay calm, it actually shocks them. Strict parents aren't used to kids staying calm in an argument. It makes you look more mature, and sometimes it changes the whole mood. 7. Create your safe space. When your parents control so many parts of your life, it's important to have at least one thing that feels yours. It could be journaling, listening to music, sketching, learning a skill, or even just decorating your room. These little safe spaces give you a sense of freedom in a strict environment. For example, writing your feelings in a journal helps when you can't say them out loud. Or creating playlists for different moods gives you a secret escape. It's like building a small world where you set the rules. 8. Use humor to survive. Sometimes the only way to stay sane with strict parents is to laugh about it. Like when they interrogate you before going out. Who's going? What's their dad's name? Do they have siblings? Are their grades good? At that moment, it feels so annoying. But later, these turn into the funniest memories you'll tell your friends. Strict parents give you stories, the kind of stories that make everyone laugh because they're so over the top. If you don't laugh, you'll just cry. So honestly, humor is survival. 9. Build trust slowly. Trust with strict parents is like filling a bucket drop by drop. If you say you'll be back at 7 and you actually come home at 6:55, that's one drop. Do it again and again and again. Eventually, that bucket fills. And when it's full, they start saying yes without a fight. But here's the catch. One mistake, like staying out too long without telling them, can empty the bucket instantly. So consistency is everything. Build trust slowly and don't break it. It takes time, but it really works. 10. Remember the bigger picture. Right now, it feels like your parents just don't understand you and want to control your whole life. And maybe sometimes that's true. But usually strictness comes from fear and love. They worry about the world, about bad influences, about you getting hurt. It doesn't excuse everything, but it does explain why they're so protective. One day, when you look back, you might actually see the love behind those rules. Until then, just know this. Strict parents might limit your freedom, but they're also the reason you're so strong, patient, and creative at finding your own way. And that's it, besties. These tips won't magically fix everything, but they can make living with strict parents a lot easier and less stressful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram. Just click on my small business page below. See you in the next video.